You ever feel like you're the backup plan? Like someone else is getting the bigger blessing, the greater calling, while you're just left with the leftovers? Imagine how Ishmael must have felt. He was Abraham's firstborn, but he wasn't the child of the covenant. Yet here's what's amazing. God still had a plan for him. He wasn't forgotten, overlooked, or unloved. Because even when God's promise is leading in one direction, his blessing is still big enough to cover more than we expect. Before we go deeper, hit that follow button. Your support is spreading the word of God, and we are beyond grateful for you. Every comment, every share, every like, it's making an impact. This community is growing because of your faithfulness, so let's keep reaching more people together. Now, Genesis 17:20-22 shows us something powerful. Abraham asks God to bless Ishmael, and Guzik points out that God doesn't reject him. Instead, he promises that Ishmael will become a great nation with 12 rulers. But here's the key. While Ishmael was blessed, the covenant belonged to Isaac, because God's plan was never about human effort, it was about his divine promise. And maybe that's what you need to hear today. Just because God's plan for you looks different than someone else's doesn't mean he's forgotten you. Just because you weren't chosen for that thing doesn't mean he doesn't have something incredible for you. His blessing is bigger than you can imagine, and he is faithful to fulfill his promises in your life. So here's the challenge. Where have you felt overlooked or forgotten, and how can you trust God's bigger plan for you? Drop a comment and let's talk about it. And if this encouraged you, follow for more, because God's plan for your life is still unfolding and his blessing is never limited.